Welcome back to The Walk with me, Masi Munyange. Today, we shall explore the toxic work environment. What is this? How does it affect you? How does it affect the output of your work? And how can you avoid it? According to Wikipedia, a toxic workplace is a term used to describe a place of work, usually an office environment, that is marked by significant personal conflict between those who work there. Such infighting can often harm productivity. Toxic workplaces are often considered the result of toxic employers and toxic employees who are motivated by personal gain. That is, power, money, fame, or special status. They use unethical means to psychologically manipulate and annoy those around them, and whose motives are to maintain or increase power, money, or special status, or divert attention away from their performance, shortfalls, and misdeeds. I am sure many of us can resonate with this definition. Are you working in a place with negative behavior, such as manipulation, yelling by the boss, yelling by the colleagues towards each other and towards the boss, bullying? Well, it's sad, but that describes a toxic work environment. Let us look at what are some of the causes of a toxic work environment. No man is an island. We work with people, and sometimes toxicity in the office may arise due to 1. Poor leadership and poor management skills. 2. Lack of recognition for work done. 3. Favoritism by the bosses. 4. Unhealthy communication. And 5. Gossip. When you're working in a toxic environment, you need to quickly begin to carry out a self-assessment of your environment. Toxicity in the workplace over the years has trends, and certain behaviors are known to emanate either from yourself or your colleagues or your boss. And some of these behaviors and trends are harassment, lack of respect, a sense of micromanagement mentality, lack of appreciation and acknowledgement of tasks and work done. There are no promotions or growth opportunities. Employees no longer give input based on their work because they feel like the management does not value what they bring to the table. The management sets unrealistic expectations, most often unachievable. There's a lack of communication, individualistic culture. No one is looking out for the other, rather only self-interests. Well, even as you observe the traits within your work environment, it is your sole responsibility to take care of your well-being. You have to ensure that this negative, toxic environment does not get to you, nor does it influence your output, because ultimately you too are part of the team and bound to be impacted by the toxic environment. So what are some of the results of a toxic work environment? Number 1, there is a lack of employee productivity. Number 2, there's a lot of overworking. Number 3, a lack of trust in the organization or within the team. Number 4, many of us or many of the team members suffer high stress levels. Number 5, infighting. Number 6, discrimination becomes the norm. When you are in a toxic work environment, you have a sense of anxiety and disbelief. And most often than not, we tend to want to run away, to want this work environment to change. But sometimes it's not always the case. So how can you avoid the toxic work environment? I will take us through some of the tips that I have implemented as I have faced toxicity in the workplace. Number 1, do not pay attention to toxic words. What people say is often a reflection of themselves and not you. Number 2, remain focused on your career goals. Ultimately, we all joined the organization alone. Yet once in it, it's like we forget and begin to form cliques and groups. Remain true and focused to your career goals and ambitions. Number 3, be nice to everybody, even the toxic co-workers. Learn the art of smiling and nodding. When all you want to do is punch someone in the face, this works wonders. Number 4, have work-life balance. Ensure that you work within the stipulated work hours and have a balanced out-of-work life that will enable you to exhale and breathe. Number 6, build a network of co-workers you trust, as most people at the workplace are selfish, manipulative, and judgmental. I am sure you cannot miss 1 or 2 with whom you can get along with to avoid all forms of toxicity in the office. Number 6, know that nothing is permanent. Follow the necessary organizational policies if you must, but remain positive that this too shall pass. Number 7, find better. It's said people don't leave jobs, they just leave toxic work cultures. Get somewhere else to work if you totally can't stay in the current workplace. Some things are easier said than done. As you walk in your career journey, you will often be faced with different challenges. Truly, what doesn't break you makes you stronger.